Hey Pisces, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look into the mysteries of our lives. Please note that this is an advanced class for advanced students of life only. If you are a beginner, please take a look at other tarot readers who tend to explain the basics of energy a little more thoroughly than I will, and then please feel free to return. All right. You will probably hear some adult language during this video, so viewer discretion is advised. Another thing you're going to hear are traffic noises. Please let them come, let them go, and join me in not giving a fuck. All right? Thank you so much. This is your GPS coordinates for September 2019. It is the dead, les morts. It is the dead. Now, this is not death, this is the dead. So what does that mean? This is about reaching out. This is about divine timing. This is about reach out if you feel like it. Don't reach out if you don't feel like it. Okay? It's all good. All right? But if you are on the side of the living and you reach your hand out toward the dead, you should mean it. Okay? Or the people of the past, whoever. It may be people from the past, or a person from the past, or a person who has passed. Either way, don't do it unless you mean it. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. These are the rules. Okay? This is the wisdom we live by in the hood. And those of us who don't live by that wisdom in the hood end up in some very ugly places. Pretty immediately. All right? So again, wisdom from the hood, you're welcome. Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. All right, so divine timing, the opportunity to connect, is going to be an overall theme this September. Now, headphone people, I wish you would turn your headphones down if you need to. I'm going to shuffle. And you know that I dedicate this reading to generating the energy of peace, bringing clear my creative potential and yours, and seeing behind what appears to be obstacles things clearly as they are, calling forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance that we receive. I want to thank you again for coming. I am your High Priestess Maya, speaking to you in the evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. All right, let's fly over and take a look at the weather where you are. Pisces, wabam, you're separated from somebody but still connected psychically and emotionally. Wabam, there's been some death of the ego. Death of a thing, death of the relationship. I don't know, we just got here. All right. Then there's also a strong desire. Let's take a look. It was the right thing to separate. Someone separated because they felt that they needed to do the right thing. Okay, there's a strong desire you have, or they have. And you are their everything, or they are your everything. They are perfect. They are the 10 of cups. They have it all. They've got everything you want, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're giving you that sensation. Okay. There's a death of the ego. There's intense action that is being taken, or that will be taken. This is September. I have roommates, people, and they are cooking. Oh my God, it smells delicious. Okay. Okay. Your mind is blown. Somebody's mind is blown. I have a sensation that somebody's mind is blown. Um, Someone had to do the right thing. It was a powerful message that it sent. You were deeply moved, or they were deeply moved. Okay. I'm gonna say it like it's you. All right. But if it's not, you work it out. All right. Um, there is a lover's compassion, a lover's sanctuary at hand. I sense that there was a separation here, and that it was about doing the right thing, and it sent a powerful message. Okay, there was the death of the ego around it, and then there was some very furious action and activity, or it may have been a instance of, if this is a sexual nature, someone might have, been slinging that thing, and, they might have killed it. Quite literally, they might have killed it. And you had no choice. You were forced to surrender to the awesomeness of it, okay? And you have a strong desire for more, something tells me, because your mind is blown because they hit all the spots. Am I getting that right? I don't know. But anyhow, if not, then you have a strong desire for something. You have a strong desire for, somebody who does hit all those spots, but nothing, no matter what you do, is coming of it. That's a possibility too. All right, let's look deeper into these two things. All right, let's go into death. That's death now. Okay, not the dead, death. All right. Usually death of the ego. You were embarrassed. You embarrassed yourself. You were embarrassed. Someone embarrassed you. Embarrassment. Also, there's a worldliness about it. Like there's a, I get itness, I know what time it is kind of thing. But then there's also a brooding about it. There's a brooding. There's a looking in the dark side of yourself, facing your shadow side, recognizing the familiarity, the familiar territory, but it's like, how life can be, or someone knows how life can be, but it's just not enjoyable. Just because doesn't mean you having a great time. All right. Someone was foolish, or someone felt like a fool. There was a death of the ego. There was embarrassment, pain, usually emotional, psychological pain. Of course, I'm giving you the weather, so during the rain there can be flash flooding. Somebody might have died in that flood. I don't know. Okay, but the rain, that's all I'm saying. Okay, rain. All right, I don't know what happened in the rain, but somebody got water splashed on them, on their good pants. Okay, somebody got water on their good pants, and now they feel like a fool. All right. Oh, somebody took action to sever ties. Somebody took action, intense action, quick action. They had to quickly move and they weren't having it. They made a move. They took some action. They're not having it, and they hit the spot. Whatever they was trying to achieve, they did it. They achieved it. They hit that spot. It was like a limited time. It was a little window, okay? And they shot their shot, and it was so like the Death Star, I don't know for anybody who knows about the original Star Wars or the original Star Warses, okay? They needed to get to the Death Star at one point, and it was like a pigeonhole type of situation where you had to like get it just right or all was lost. Okay, they got it just right. They hit that spot, boom, and they weren't having it. They got what they needed out of the situation and were bam, out, or whatever. I don't know if they're out, but there is a severing of a head here. Okay, somebody cut your head off, all right, because they felt like, it was corrupt. They took action, they hit the spot. Okay. You either had to sacrifice or you were forced to sacrifice love for money, in the place of money, or you were forced to sacrifice by allowing love or by having the love come forth and you couldn't stop it. It was a realization that you found out, like, oh shit, I think I love you. It could be that. You had to sacrifice loyalty and connection to a community or a group. You had to sacrifice your virginity for money. I don't know. That was, wow. I don't know. Just saying, it's a general reading. A lot of people out there. But yeah, there was a melee here. There's a melee. All right. It caused some embarrassment. Yeah. Someone had to be, dressed down. I don't know why I'm using that term. Yeah. But someone had to be, like, their ego had to be killed, basically. Their ego had to go. And somebody, you or someone, might be turned on by that. By somebody, by humiliation, essentially. You might be turned on by that. I don't know. I don't know, people. These are some of the possibilities of what can happen when you have this kind of weather. Major sacrifice here, primarily put upon you or the person from the outside. It's surrounding love, marriage style love. Okay? And there's a realization here that affects your life greatly. All right? There needs to be some cooperation, or perhaps cooperation and love were sacrificed. I don't know what I'm describing, but I'm going to move on. Let's get into the strong desire. All right, strong desire for someone who is holding back their emotions. Okay, strong desire for somebody to make love to them, to have sex with them. You both loved it, right? And maybe you wish you never did it, and maybe you wish you never loved it. And now you fell so deep in love, and it ain't no way that y'all can be friends. That's a possibility. Somebody is holding back, or somebody is able to wield energy so masterfully, and wield emotional energy so masterfully, and not just water, but fire. Okay, that you're like hot. You're hot for them. Like you're boiling, piping hot for them. Okay? And they tick off everything. And this says to me, your mind is blown. Somebody like blew your mind. Okay. You want to return to the safe haven. You burned the bridge. Oh boy. You burnt the bridge. But you're hoping that because it was so hot, that something can be possibly recovered, because it's just so good. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna guess no one spoke. No one is saying anything. No action has been taken to speak, to balance the situation out. Someone's having pangs of regret around this because they have this strong desire. But whoever it is that's having the strong desire and the pangs of regret, they are the person having this, that's the person who burnt the bridge. And that person who wants to return to the safe haven. All right. So I am going to leave it there, Pisces. If you want a personal reading, please look in the description box below and you can follow the steps there. I'll hook you right up. Like, share, and subscribe, please, if you're feeling the vibe. And thanks for coming on by. And thanks for taking a look behind the black veil.